When you start with a name such as 1001 Voices, by definition, you're not a typical fund.
The 1001 Voices came after many years of trying to work on this interesting dilemma, poverty, particularly on the continent of Africa.
John's journey had taken him to Africa for 20 years. The twists and turns, the successes and failures of trying various different tools and approaches in Africa. And when a longtime friend introduced me to John saying, Hendrik, this gentleman called John Cooke, who's looking for a new investment model for Africa. We sat down and said, is there a better way to build an investment model, both for higher financial returns, creating more jobs in the continent of Africa, and doing business in a way that the world's leading families are proud of?
If the goal is to move the needle on poverty, then we need to be able to create jobs. If we're going to be able to create jobs, then we need to have businesses, and if businesses are going to grow, they need capital.
We believe that 1,000 voices, 1,000 of the world's leading families, together can do what no single family can do. And together on the platform of free enterprise can generate not only higher financial returns that you might see in Wall Street, but also bring prosperity to parts of the world that are yet to taste the fruits of free enterprise done right. That is what inspired 1001 Voices. We designed 1001 Voices to address the specific needs of leading families. What are the unique advantages that families have over Wall Street? Far more than their financial resources starts with their intellectual capital, their knowledge, their deep knowledge and insights into industries around the world. Second is their relationships. Families have forged relationships that really form the lubricant of business, sometimes for over generations. And third is the financial capital that can be patient, the requisite amount of patience that families have. That is the model that we believe is fundamentally superior to the typical private equity model.
I think one of the underappreciated aspects of 1001 Voices is how compelling an investment opportunity Africa itself is.
One of the things that very much attracted me to this was just the heart of this, not only wanting excellent returns, but could we use additional metrics to measure our success, which is job creation. And we believe we can do that, and I think we have begun to do that.
When people are able to bring different skill sets together to help facilitate an investment and to give input into those that we are investing in, then that adds value to the investment, and it's exciting to be able to be a part of that.
It's been about igniting a movement of families investing for both higher financial returns and greater prosperity, and doing so in a way that they can be proud of.
We're investing with families and in companies and business models that already have a track record, but have an opportunity to substantially grow that and build wealth, not just for their family, but for all their associates and the vendors with which they do business with.
We started a relationship in partner relationship with Red Sun, with the pecans and the peaches. We have a workforce from June to the end of, say, February to March. But with the peaches that we are developing on the farm, we will have a more permanent workforce right through the year.
When a producer can tell another producer that it's a very successful story on the peaches or on the almonds, and you take the whole community with you. So we are very privileged to have started a nursery with SMB, and we're looking forward as business partners in the future.
I told my husband when I learned that we were going to create 3,700 jobs with our first investment, that this single investment made me happier than all the investments that I had running mutual funds for 20 years.
For other families that might be considering 1001 Voices as an option for investment and involvement, I think this allows a family to holistically parents and children to get involved and to teach their children their values about economics.
It's been exciting for us to be able to work with 1001 Voices because there are quality people involved and other families that we have a similar heart and passion to be able to invest in a way that will impact lives and families and countries that are in need.
Families have done business together for centuries. Imagine if you could bring together 1,000 of the world's leading families representing manufacturing, retail, agribusiness, you name it. Families that have proven that they have the industry expertise and the relationships to be successful. The partnerships that those families can forge with some of the absolute best investee companies in Africa and other rising markets around the world, to us holds the key to remarkable change and higher financial returns.
None of us have all of the answers, but all of us have part of the answers. And if we can put those pieces together, then we have a more powerful package. We can do more together than we can do individually.